Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to 100x Entrepreneur Summit. This is part 3 of our summit here today. Can you believe it is day number 12 already? Day number 12 of our summit. So, hello, everybody. How are you guys doing right now? Is the spirit still high up? Is still energetic? Or is feeling a little bit tired, sleepy right now? Because it has been 4 hours since the first session. How are you guys doing right now? Come on, tell me at the comment box below. Let me know what you guys feel right now. Are you tired? Are you excited? Okay, if you're tired, type 1. If you're excited, type 2. Okay, let me know in the comment box. Is it gonna be 1 or is it gonna be 2 at the comment box? Let me see your answers, people. Let me see your answers. So early on, we have 2 sessions, which was the ninja way. We actually learned some basic self-defense skill. And the second session was with Rita. So Rita was talking to us a little bit about the red peacock. She's also an author of 2 books, and she is also an inspirational speaker. So I love the quotes that she shared with us. I love the stories that she shared with us. If you wish to watch back, you can always go back to 100x Connect's Facebook page. Check out the replay. Okay, you can always rewatch some of the lives that we have done since day 1 until now. Every day we have 4 different speakers providing their insights, their knowledge, their thoughts to us here in 100x Summit. So if you're watching this right now, ladies and gentlemen, please get your friends in, okay? Share this live out there. Share it out to all the people, all your friends, all the entrepreneurs, okay? So I think, it's 5:51, it's 9 more minutes to 6. Well, so to some of you, it might be sleeping time, resting time. So you know what? Let's all get pumped up. Let's all energize ourselves with a dance movement. Okay, shall we all do a dance here right now? Let's get energized here. So with that, let's invite Kalnish Schubert here. So Kalnish, she is a professional dancer. She's a choreographer and also a dance instructor. She has 10 years of experience and she has skills. She has acquired skills and performed Bollywood, jazz, stiletto, salsa, hip hop, contemporary, tech, and musical theatre. She's also been featured in Malaysia Government Education Portal 2012 for her involvement in dance. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Let's have Kalnish here right now for the pump up session. So Tech U says he's excited. So Tech U is number 2, excited. All right, let's bring her in. Kalnish.
Hi everyone. I'm Kalnish Schubert, my dance instructor. So today I'm going to do for dance fitness for all of y'all. So a pump up session before we begin part 3. So without further delay, we're going to go straight into it. So all you got to do is just stand wherever you're sitting and join me dancing. Ready? And front.
Let me feel your love again.
Down. Front.
Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name.
To left.
Take me to a different place.
Left. Right.
Just the 2 of us and we can stay up all
To
night.
left. Left.
Feel like
Right. And
we want to.
right.
We need to. Staying up all night.
Left.
Everything is alright. I wanna be with you. I
Left.
wanna be with you.
Right.
Let it be the sun.
Hands up.
Hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand.
2.
How you make me feel like
And
it's
right. Left. Right. Right. Left. Right. Can you do it right now? Down. Up. Left side. Down. Then to the right. Down. Up. Left side. Down. Up.
you.
Right. Left.
I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Now I feel you love again.
Circle.
Just the two of us and we could stay up all night. Kissing on the street lights.
Down.
Doing what we want to. Doing
Right.
what we need to do. Staying up all night.
Left.
Everything is alright. I
Left.
wanna be with you.
Right.
I wanna be with you. Let me be the soul.
And left. Right. Left. Right. Swing. Left. Swing. Swing. And jump.
I don't even know if you can understand.
Right. Left. Left.
I got you in my head.
Right. Two.
I wanna be with you.
Left. Right.
Be with you.
Right. Down. Up. The outside. Down. Up.
Be with you.
Last one. Down. Up. And up. Down. Up. Okay. We are done.
Thank you, Kelly. I love that. I love that new move you had.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, guys, go and follow and like her account, okay? It's Kalni Schubert at Instagram, and her Facebook account will be Kalnish Kashna Schubert. Okay, you can see it at the banner down below, the rolling banner. Okay, that's her social media handle, Kalni Schubert and Kalnish Kashna Schubert. Go check her out, okay? Go check her out. She has really cool dance moves. I like that. And I think the other one she was doing something like that. Oh well, I'm just dancing for entertainment purpose. I don't dance to impress, so just dance to have fun, okay? Now we're gonna start our next session very soon. So if you're here, please have us to like, tag, share. Okay, like, tag, share. Remember that's our routine. Like, tag, and share. Okay, like, tag, and share. And of course, we also do have our selfie giveaway, a selfie check-in. So selfie check-in today is the favorite drink. Ta-da! Favorite drink. Okay, yeah, this one, favorite drink. So remember the hashtag 100x Summit and post it onto your Facebook and or Instagram account. Okay. So let's have a look at some of the comments. Casing says impressed still. Are you sure, Casing? Okay, thank you so much for your comment. All right, guys, if you're here, let me know, okay? And remember to like, tag, and share, yeah? Like, tag, and share this Facebook to your friends, okay? Like, tag, and share. Like, tag, and share. That's all you have to do. Tag your friends in, share this live to your friends, to the public groups, get more friends, get more business owners, get everyone in here. Kasim says yes. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Kasing, is your surname He? Is it? So it's He Kasing, am I right? And if it's He, so what is the Mandarin word for He? H-I-I. This is very rare. I seldom see H-I-I as the surname. Or is this just your username for Facebook? Exactly, yeah. So what is it in Chinese, in Mandarin? What is the word? Suddenly I'm asking about surnames. Okay. So Tag You says, cool. All right, Tag You. So have you guys tagged your friends in? I think Tag You has shared. Make a wish in direct translation. 许愿, is it 许? So it's 许家信, is it? 家信家信is 信 right? 许家信. All right, so also let's have a quick look at our agenda. What do we have here? Now, this is already a third part of today's session. We have Hanson about must-have strategies to reinvent your business during crisis. After this, we have giveaways, learn with co-founders, and then the part 4, the last session we have for tonight, will be with Amanda Ecker. 5 tips for better communication in your business. Okay, so do stay tuned because right after her session, it's playtime, fun time with our co-founders, giveaways for all of you. Okay, Gasing says close. all right. Next time we get to know your name as well. Now, I'm sure we are all ready for this next session. It's gonna be interesting. We have Hanson here, so let me just briefly introduce all of you to Hanson, our speaker for the 3rd session. He's gonna share with us on must-have strategies to reinvent your business during crisis. So Hanson is a professional organizational development consultant and a strategic business coach who is experienced in designing and implementing high-performance culture across multiple industries. He had over a decade of experience in building result-focused and high-committed working cultures, specializing in small-medium enterprises. Some of his portfolios include he is a 10x CEO strategy coach, founder and CEO Loomis HR Solutions, founding member of the Association of SFNLP Coaching Kuala Lumpur, certified NLP practitioner by the founding father of NLP, John Grinder of International Association of NLP Practitioners, consulted and conducted corporate training over 100 organizations across 20 industries, impacted 4,000 lives with personalized personnel development programs, and he is also a multiple award-winning speaker. A friend of mine, ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome Hanson Lau. Hello, we are back here again. So please have the drum rolls ready. Please join me to welcome Hanson Lau.
Hello. Hi, Vivian.
Hello, Hanson.
Hi.
Good to see
It's been
you.
a while. Good to see you again. It's a real honor to be introduced by you. My God.
It's my pleasure. All right, Hanson, I'm going to pass the control over to you.
Thank you so much, Vivian. So should I share my slides now? Okay, just give me one moment. Hello, everyone. And today, let me just, while I set this thing up, this slide share thing. Okay. All right, I hope everyone is good. Okay, my session will be on must-have strategies to reinvent your business during crisis. So a little bit about myself. let me just do a quick briefing. Thank you, Vivian, for doing the pre-briefing earlier. I run my own HR consultancy. At the same time, I'm a business coach under this company called 10X CEOs. It's a brilliant platform where it invites entrepreneurs of each area to come together and contribute back to the society by becoming business coaches. So I happen to be in 10X CEOs, which is my honor to be in it. And this is an initiative started by 10X CEOs, where even though it's a consulting and coaching business, we decided one day, since our last pandemic, means last year's around March, we felt, things doesn't seem right. With this sudden COVID thing coming in and forcing all business into stopping mode or pause mode and everybody work from home, there's a big chance that the whole society will be suffering. The entire industry will be going through a never seen upon challenge in the past, and we got to do something about it. Now, having that in mind, we thought, okay, why don't like this? Let us bless the public doing whatever we can, try to maybe share whatever we know as to formularize a simple strategy so that anyone in whichever line of business you are can benefit from this framework itself and possibly find a way out of the trouble that we are currently facing. So after discussing days and nights, the coaches sit together and came up with this framework that I will be presenting to you later. So I can't be the one taking credit all of this. It all comes from 10X CEO coaches. And this will be a more simplified version to share you strategies where you can then reinvent your business during crisis. Hopefully this can be helpful to you. And let's begin. All right, so the agenda goes like this. We will talk about only 3 phases. How do you respond? How do we recover? And then where do we thrive from this point onwards? Okay, so the first things first. Now, suddenly COVID hit you. How would you respond, ladies and gentlemen? So how would the organization deal with the present situation and manages the continuity that we are currently facing? Now, before we know how to respond and before we know what is really happening, the first thing we will notice in the business is what? Is your profit dropping, right? Is whether, suddenly I cannot run my business. Suddenly there's no sales. Suddenly there's nothing coming in. To really identify where the problem is, let us put it the most simple way right in front of you is to understand firstly how businesses actually works. And put it as simple as possible. It is at the left-hand side. You yourself, this is your business. You have a product and you sell it to your customer. With this itself, it's already a business, correct? And why would your customer buy from you? It only comes down to market demand. Means your customer actually needs you. If they don't need us, they won't buy from us. No matter how good our product is or we personally perceive, but if our customers themselves don't need our product in their life, then automatically there's no need to purchase from us. Got that very clear, yeah? So that's the key foundation of the business. Now, in order to send the product to your customer, you will need a channel to do that. This can come from in the form of delivery, can be right at your restaurant, can be right at your shop lot, can be right at anywhere. The way how we deliver our product to our customers' needs. So what am I putting here, ladies and gentlemen? If you find that your business is suddenly not performing as it is before, we need to first identify whether it is a customer's needs problem, or it is a channel problem, or it is actually both. Ladies and gentlemen, the pandemic is not something new. We've gone through this for an entire year already. I hope you have finally came to reason that sometimes the pandemic comes in, yes indeed, and the most majority of us is being in fact impacted by the channel perspective. In the past, restaurants uses a physical location. We provide tables, we provide chairs, we provide an experience, and that's the channel. We provide that to our customers where they come into our shops for barbecue, for dinner, for whatsoever. So it's a change of channel since the lockdown means we can no longer use our restaurant. But looking back, our customers' needs, did they change? Now, if you say they change, think about this. Human needs, if you recall the Maslow hierarchy of needs, the basic foundation needs, food, shelter, safety, connection, friendship, all these are basic human needs, ladies and gentlemen. Does it change? It does not. It doesn't mean by when we go into what do you call this, a pandemic phase, suddenly people won't feel hungry, right? There's no such thing. It doesn't mean that when suddenly we go into pandemic, suddenly people don't need friends. It doesn't mean that way. Suddenly we don't need shelter. It doesn't mean that way. They still need that. But the channel to receive that kind of product, the channel to receive that kind of service that you're providing might have already changed, because now we no longer can use our usual channel to deliver it. So identify this, ladies and gentlemen. When our business drop, where is the issue? Is it a customer's needs issue, or is it actually just a channel's issue? If it's a channel's issue, congratulations. You just need to reinvent a way where you can deliver the same needs using a different channel. That's quite simple. But if your customers don't need you anymore, it's like a nice to have, it's not something that they really desire to fulfill in their life and so on, it's no longer that kind of note, then I would like to tell you, my friend, be very aware that it is not affected by the pandemic, your business. It is affected by the entire customer's demand, or say the market demand. This also means even when the pandemic is over, the market demand may not even bounce back up, and that spells an end of a necessity for your product. All right, now have a good understanding, reflect based on these questions. Where are you? Is it a channel issue, or is it a customer's needs issue? To understand this, we have created something to allow you to recover. If you know where you are going, if you have clarity, trust me, you will have a lot of confidence on how to move things ahead. And this is why we devised something known as a breakthrough COVID-19 framework for you to know where you should go. Now, I've already explained to you what is the meaning of customers' needs. And as you can see on the left-hand side here, this is the market demand, aka customers' needs. Whether your customer actually needs you, needs your service, want your service, whether is there a demand for whatever we are supplying, whether it's a physical product or a service or something and so on, that's a market demand. Down there, however, is your cash flow. How much money do you still have to be able to run your business? Now, as the saying goes in our business coaching circle, cash flow is not your blood of the business. It's actually your oxygen of the business, because it keeps everything actually moving. Now, every single number here can be signified on the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being maximum. If I use cash flow, 10, to put it simple, can be 10 months or even an entire year. But an easy way to look at it is every single number is 1 month of cash flow. In other words, if there is zero sales, from this point onwards, there's zero sales, how many months can your business continue to sustain based on your current cash flow right in the bank itself? So that's cash flow. On the left-hand side, however, would be the market demand. Now, the market demand, if it's 10, means there's a lot of people requiring our services. You know that they need us. 1 means people no longer need us. So where are you on the scale of 1 to 10? This, you will have to make your own judgment as a professional, as someone in the industry itself, to know whether does my client really need my services? Does it really need my product? Even after COVID or during COVID. So you can do 2 charts like this. This is during the COVID season and after the COVID season as well. You can still use this. Yeah. Let's talk about during the COVID season. During the COVID season, and how do we use this? We break it into 4 quadrants. On the top left, if you are in the top left quadrant, means above 5 level of market demand, still there's quite a high demand of your product itself. But very unfortunately, your cash flow is below 5 months. We consider that as low. So if you are falling yourself under this category, we suggest you to go into a refinance strategy. What does it mean? It means because the market is ready to bounce back, just waiting for the right time to bounce back. There is a very strong demand and you know it. There's signs, people already lining up to your shop before this. There's a lot of calls waiting for you to come back. It is already there. And it's just waiting for the COVID season to pass by, and then the market will bounce back. You know that, and you're very sure of that. But the issue here is that you don't have enough cash flow only. Very simple. The strategy that we advise you is to straight away go into refinance. Jump into refinance. You can refinance by getting loans and organizing our costs, reducing our things that is going to eat away our cash flow, and increase in our cash flow as much as we can, so that we can sustain through this entire season. So that's on refinance. Now, if you're on top right, then congratulations. Means you have very high market demand. You also will have very high cash flow within your organization itself to sustain this. So since you're in this position, you are very lucky. It's kind of like you are among this entire ocean, right? You are the only ship that is standing very strong. People still need you. You have a lot of cash flow to go through this. Congratulations. And what do you do during this season if you are unable to possibly run 100% of your business? Why not take this opportunity, my friend, to relearn the business? Get your people to go back to training. Get your people to sit down and create a new way, a better way, relearn the business process so it becomes a lot more faster, a lot more efficient, a lot more effective when the market suddenly bounce back, when this thing pass over. We also know that the vaccine is already being passed around. I myself has also volunteered to be one of the first testers. It will sooner or later pass through. So why not take this opportunity to relearn and reinvent your business? Don't waste this time. Don't need to fire anyone. Just take this opportunity, spend time to create something like a 5-day cycle time to process something. Look for ways to make it into 3 days. Look for ways to make it into 1 day. How can we make our customers even more satisfied with us when we are able to rerun? This is the best time to sit back and think. There's a Chinese word, Mang. Mang means what? Mang means busy. At the same time, Mang, very interestingly, and another word, it's also called blind. Mang 就是忙. In other words, means if you are busy, you will be blind. Have you tried setting your GPS on your map itself? When you are setting your GPS, are you able to drive the car with clarity? You can't. In other words, our minds can only be switched into 2 gears. Either it is the thinking gear or the execution gear. If you're all into execution, means you're very busy, means you're very mang, means you're also mang. You can't see the front of the road. So take this opportunity, since we are not busy, what can we rethink? What can we regrow? What can we turn things into a continuous improvement of betterment of your business? That's where a relearn strategy comes in. Now, bottom left, assuming that you are in this phase, the market demand, you foresee, you know yourself that it is not high. It's not something that the market really, really requires. It requires a lot of persuasion to the market to want them to want your product. And if you have this mindset that, or you see this need to persuade people to buy your product, and let me tell you something, very, very possibly that you are in this very dangerous quadrant, because a good product does not require persuasion. A good product is to match the market's need, something that they already need. We somehow have something immediately can meet them, and we don't need to hard sell them anything. And that's where the market demand would be in this 1 to 5 level, which is considered low. And if also at this same time, your cash flow is also low, then what I would personally suggest you, I know it is very, very painful, but trust me, I've seen this many times during this entire season. My suggestion to you is stop and let's restart new. Let us reinvent our business model and find something that the market really, really needs you. Find something that the market, you know, that has a new need, has a new demand right now, that you are able to supply to the market with the remaining resources that you have. Let us start new. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing to be shameful about it. The thing that is only holding us back is our very own self. I know that, my fellow friends, business is business, emotions is emotions. Some people also during this season that I know have closed down business that has 10, 20, even 50 years long. simply because there is a switch of market demand. But you can't blame the market, because the market is a free floating one, and you and me are also consumers that contributes to the market. It's time to reinvent a business model based on the resources that we have. That's if you are going into the bottom quadrant on the bottom left. Now, the last quadrant, however, is what if you have lower market demand and there is still some cash flow, quite a number of cash flow within yourself? What can you do about it? Now, if that is the case, I would suggest you to go into another gear called repurpose. How can you repurpose your business where you are able to still supply to your customer with an added value? Added value so that you can from there increase the market demand. This is somewhat like reinvent. Reinvent, okay, let me just separate these two. Reinvent is where you entirely scratch the current business model and start all new again. Okay, it's like breaking off all the Lego pieces and start from zero again. That's reinvent, creating something new. Repurpose is based on this current model. How can we remodify it to suit our customers' needs? Now, we all know this company, this Hai Di Lao. It's a hot pot, a China hot pot restaurant. A lot of us know about this business itself. How did they survive through this season? Is that they used their same materials, the same business model, but they've changed it into retailing by selling the hot pot packs and delivery of hot pot sets to other company, to their customers, and also still using the similar model. They're just modifying it, and their people has been repurposed to do other things. Those who are waiters are focusing is going to be repurposed into other functions to support this new from retailing to consumer delivery, and that kind of repurpose. So repositioning your business model, repositioning your people, those are repurpose. Okay, so right in front of you, my friends, there's 4 strategies that shows in front of you. Either you are in the refinance gear, relearn gear, reinvent gear, repurpose gear. Time to reflect upon yourself, looking far ahead. Use your own wisdom and your own judgment. Where would my company be for the next 3, 6, 9, and 12 months? Is there market demand for my company's business in the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months? And how about my current cash flow? How many more months can they continue to sustain without sales? That will give you some clarity on how to move things ahead. All right. Now, let me go a little bit more deeper. Remember this. If you need a screenshot, then I need to go deeper. Now, as you see, the first one, I will start off with repurpose. A little bit more details right here. Repurpose is being signified with this plus symbol. As you can see here, repurpose is down here. So repurpose means you need to also use plus addition. You need to add more revenue. It is a time to add more revenue by repurposing your business model, repurposing the current functions. Using back the hot pot example, how do we repurpose to bring in more value and bring in more revenue? Only with value, then only there's revenue, right? So how to add more positivity, especially at a time like this, my fellow friends. There's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of false messages, there's a lot of negativity going on. Every time we see on the news, there are things that make us laugh, there are things that make us sigh, there are things that make us very disappointed. This is a moment, especially a point of change, is where people feel very, very uncomfortable because nobody actually knows what's happening in the future. Nobody knows what's the next step ahead. So people are full of fear. This, my friend, remember why are we being entrepreneurs? Is because we want to first change most of us want to change our life, want to change other people's life. This is the moment that you really stand up as a leader and add in more positivity, reframe negativity into positivity, reframe danger into opportunity. And that's the opportunity that we have as leaders right now to bring in positivity where our entire industry, our friends, our partners, our staffs, our customers needs us the most. Are we doing that? Starting with the ripple effect. Plus more value. We need to add more value to our customers. Then only they will pay us. That's how the revenue stream actually comes in. Lastly, and one of the most important thing of all is to bring in more trust. At a time of crisis, at a time of where unknown is right in front of us, everybody will go back into a very self-defensive, self-protective gear. What if I lose everything? I better protect my own family first. So we will start to do things that is not very trust building to our partners, to our customers, to other people's, because we want to save our own ship, right? This is the moment not to do that, because we can only go through the winter together if we huddle together. Imagine that analogy. If you are at a winter space where there is a lot of snow blowing at you, the only way that you can survive that is all of us huddle together and create that little warmth that we have together. And then only we can survive the entire winter together and not die off individually. So to actually make people huddle together, we gotta do things that create trust. We gotta start giving. We gotta start sharing. We gotta start sharing that even our weaknesses, our vulnerability, that we need to build trust among ourselves, among our team members, that we know we are going through this together. This is our situation. Where are we heading towards? And one very big element of trust is authenticity. Are you being real to yourself? Are you being transparent to other people? And are you able to gather people together to create this level of trust together? Add more trust, my friend, especially in your and the repurpose phase. This is the first thing you need to do first. What if you are in the refinance phase? Well, it's a minus symbol. So minus cost. The first thing you need to do, minus cost. Anything that doesn't really help you in the long run, you gotta cut off it immediately already. Say, for example, retail shops, the rental space and things like this. If you foresee that it's not gonna bounce back very soon and you're not gonna use this office space very soon, please reduce the cost first, because you still have market demand. Remember, you still have market demand. You just need to be able to walk through this entire season of change, this entire season of pandemic. So find a way to reduce your cost. Find a way to reduce your negativity. Of course, by adding in more positivity, it means reducing negativity. There will be a better future. There will be a better vision. There will be a better day coming in very soon. And we have to huddle our team together to walk through this as one team. Minus wastage, my friend. Reduce wastage. If you can search through the internet, I don't have enough time right now. If you can look for the word 7 ways or 7 muda, M-U-D-A. It is a concept introduced from Japan. It means there's 7 kinds of waste actually in our daily operations. Why not take this opportunity to find out where are the 7 ways and start reducing them? Because if we reduce that, we will have more resources to play around. Now, 7 wastage is not just money, it's also space, it's also manpower, and there's also a lot of things. These are wastage. It's also time, okay? Can we reduce this wastage and use our resources for a betterment, for a more practical use that is able to turn our company around, especially this time where we need to refinance, okay? And also lastly, for refinance, reduce your self-centeredness. How can we become more as a community-centered instead of our own very self-centeredness? Remember, this pandemic comes in, doesn't really target us singly. It is targeting the entire community, entire industry, even our customers ourselves are also going through this. And there are certain change going through this. I know there are certain businesses that actually thrive during this season, but if your business is being impacted negatively, then the more you need to look at self-centeredness. Of course, this also means if you have a lot of resources, then you have to share more. Self-centeredness is if you are in the refinance phase, how can we reduce, okay? How can we reduce self-centeredness and build in more trust? Next is on relearn. Relearn, remember, it's when you still have very high market demand, you still have a lot of cash flow to relearn. Multiply your learning. Learn more right now, even more right now. I know a company that is running a swimming school. At this season itself, the swimming school cannot open, right? So they put in a lot more effort to relearn new skills, to relearn new abilities that enhance their business. They went all into TikTok. Imagine the entire team of your company all look into how to work on TikTok and bring certain attention to our channel that will enable us as a strong marketing channel moving ahead when the season starts coming back in. So this is one very good example of relearning. Remember when I said about being busy means being blind? So this is relearning. A great time right now. Multiply your engagement. It is a season right now even more to be more engaging to the main three parties, your own team. How does your staff really feel right now? How is their family going through right now? We need a lot more love to re-engage them right now. The second party, your partner, your suppliers, how are they going through right now? The third party, your customers. These are the main three parties. Time to re-engage them. And the fourth party, as a special bonus, is are you even engaging your competitors? Remember, the only way to go through this season together is to really work together. Then only we can grow together. So take this opportunity to re-engage this party. How is everyone going through? Find out where's the new need. Find out new ideas that we can possibly work together and enhance things. It's time to multiply our efficiency. And the way to do this is to relearn, reinvent new ways. Lastly, is to multiply our generosity. If you are in this stormy season and you are the only ship that is standing strong, it's time to multiply your generosity, share your resources. Resources not necessarily must be money. Resources can be time, can be knowledge, can be skills, can be even people in your team. Share with other people that really requires it. Let's take people in refinance, for example. This is an obvious company that will bounce back immediately once the season is over. Now, if you are already in this phase, in this relance phase, you have cash flow, you have resources within you, why not be generous to invest in them and help them go through this together? Human nature is very, very interesting. We will always remember the people who help us, especially during our low tide seasons, our very low tide seasons. We will always remember them, and generally people will be gratituous towards that. Of course, I'm not saying everyone is, but this is the season where we really stand up to become a leader, to be an organization, to be someone that actually matters to other people, to the entire industry, to the entire community. Are we multiplying our generosity in this season itself? Last but not least, the fourth strategy, reinventing ourselves. Now remember, reinventing is the part where there's a very low market demand, you have very low cash flow. It's time, the stress and the pressure is very, very, very heavy. No matter it's physically heavy as well as mentally heavy. So trust me, my friend, even though you are the leader, you are the business owner, you are the CEO, you are the CFO, it is not something that only you yourself have to go through. You have to divide it. You have to share this out. Divide all this burden upon yourself. So what do you need to divide? You have to divide the burden. You have to divide the stress. You have to divide the responsibility of this company, of this business. You have to divide roles. You have to divide things. It's not everything on your shoulder. To survive this, we have to work together. There's no other way but to work together, to create new ideas, to add new values, to divide payments if it's a cash flow issue. I'm not asking you to stop payment entirely, but is it possible to renegotiate everyone with your partners, with your suppliers? Probably not 100% payment, but reduce it by installment. As long as money still continues to spin, then our entire economy will continue to move. The only thing that when we are during this crisis season will do most of the time is that people are afraid. And what will people do when they are afraid? They become very, very self-centered. When they are very self-centered, they will be very, very careful in sharing anything out. So they will stop paying. When they stop paying, then your suppliers will die. Your customers will possibly die as well. So one thing lead to another, it will be a domino effect. Domino means when you hit one thing, the other thing moves, and then then everything moves ahead. So help the entire community, help the entire season by reducing payment. Try to divide payment so things can continue to move to everyone. Lastly, divide the resources. Whatever resources that you have, divide it and share it off. That's where you can share this, split it off, and relook into having a new business model. So you'll be curious, Hanson, if you say repurpose, why is it sounding like it is also linked to others? Yes, it is also linked to others. This means if you are, say for example, you are in the reinvent phase, your core focus is to work on Reinvent first, and then slowly work upon multiplying learning, engagement, efficiency, generosity, reducing cost, negativity, wastage, centeredness, and also adding revenue, positivity, value, trust. So which quadrant you are, you start first on that quadrant and then work on other areas. I mean, these details here, yeah? You are still practicing your general strategy. Either it's a repurpose, either it's a refinance, either it's a relearn or reinvent. There are 4 strategies that I would like to grant to you today to break through in this COVID-19 season together. We can stand strong as a community. You see, SMEs take over at least 80 to 90% of the entire society, our entire economy. And this is the season, even more people feel lonely, feel afraid. Even myself also feel very afraid. The only way to do this is that we walk together. We may or may not win, but we know we can stand and walk together in this season. The only thing that I can grant you today as a gift, my friend, is to give you clarity. So ask yourself, my friend, what do you need to do first? Now, before you jump into your actual business running, there's one last thing I'd like to remind you before I end this session, which would be never forget, a business is the reflection of the owner. A business is the reflection of the owner himself. If you own this business, you actually is the business. A business is not a living body, but a business makes decisions. A business takes action. And who actually makes those decisions? Of course, you, my friend, the owner. And whoever is leading an organization itself, you set the standards, you set the direction, you set in what's right, what's wrong, what's whatever. And where would a business be if the owner, him or herself, falls during this season? A lot of you, my friends, especially as a business owner, during point of change, pandemic season like this, I've seen enough to tell you that a lot of us are suffering silently, mentally and also physically, not able to get enough sleep, not able to create new ideas, not able to lead your team, going through all the stress yourself, looking at messages and don't know how to go through this, facing all these changes and all this unknown right in front of you, and the burden is so heavy. If this is you, my friend, I hope through this channel I can tell you to first, you need to ensure that you yourself don't fall. If you yourself don't fall, then only there is a business, because the business is just your reflection. If you fall, no matter how much demand your business is, your business will also fall. To do that, I would like to bring in another thing brought in by my personal mentor as well, Joisha. He created this thing called a John 10-10 Life Wheel, which I personally love it. This can be used as a framework, as a guideline to see which areas of our personal life and where are we doing right now. Are we doing it very well in the point rank 10 or very low in the point rank 1? Let me just quickly run through this John 10-10 Life Wheel. You can download this from the internet. Just search John 10-10 Life Wheel. You can download this yourself, right? So are you closer to God, or are you closer to your purpose in this season itself? Purpose and God means doing something that is significantly important for you to be meaningful in your life. Things that are meaningful in your life. 1 to 10. How are you rating yourself right now? How about your health and fitness? Health and fitness, you can just go down to some very simple principles. Are you sleeping well? Are you eating well? Are you exercising well in this season itself? Love and romance, how is the relationship with your loved ones right now, with specifically your romantic partner right now in this season of change? Home and family, how is the relationship between you and your family right now? Do they know what you are going through? Are there support giving to each other during this season of time? How about knowledge and wisdom? Do you feel you have learned something useful this season? Do you feel that you have gained another insight, gained another wisdom through this season itself that will be helpful to you that will be helpful to you in the future? Are you learning? Are you growing? How about your money and finance? How healthy are you right now financially? Your friends and your social circle, there's a saying, we all know this. We are the average of the 5 people that we spend most of our time with. So how is your friends and social circle doing right now? Are you feeling that you have people supporting you, going through thick and thin together with you? You have emotional support with your peers or not? That's friends on social. Business and career. How do you feel about your career right now? Your business is your career. How do you feel about it right now? How about play and relaxation? Are you relaxing a bit? Or are you even playing, right? Are you even having fun? That's a very important pillar. Are you even having fun during this season of crisis? Lastly, are you contributing in the community that you are in right now? Now, all these, my friends, are different pillars of our life that brings us to become a complete person of ourselves, where we are then self-confident, we are self-assured, that we know that our life is purposeful and we actually mean something to this society. Our life is meaningful to someone. Before you jump into your business, just a quick recap. Reflect upon this life with yourself. Where are you, my friend? Where are you? All right, so that would be all that I would like to share with you today. A quick recap. We've just gone through the 4 strategies of breakthrough COVID-19. High market demand, go into either refinance or relearn. If it's a low cash flow, then it is refinance or reinvent. All right, so you have to look into that. If it's high cash flow, low demand, then repurpose. This is the COVID-19 circle. Then from here, we break down into plus, minus, multiply, and divide. All these details here, you can all screenshot. Then never forget that a business is a reflection of the owner. There is no business if there's no owner. You yourself must not fall. The only way to ensure this is that you take care of all 10 pillars of your life. I hope this sharing will be helpful to you. And I open to any questions if there is. Then from there, you can thrive your organization and prepare for the new normal. Thank you for this. Now back to you.
Hello, my friend. Hello, Hanson.
Hi. Hi, Vivian.
Thank you for joining us here in 100X Entrepreneur Summit. So we are going to open our Q&A right now to the floor. So if you have any questions for Hanson, please feel free to shoot him.
Come.
All
Okay.
right.
I can't see the
Kassim
comments.
says, thank you to you. Yep. Yeah, I think I went and searched about the 7 mudas. You mentioned about 7 mudas earlier at the base stage. And it actually kind of comprises of invention, motion, waiting, defects, overproduction, overprocessing, and transportation.
Yep.
This is my first time hearing about 7 mudas. Okay, I'm going to read more about it later as well.
Oh yeah, it's very powerful. Because you see, in business, the only way to earn money is either you increase your revenue or you reduce your cost. Muda is waste. If you can reduce your waste, means you are actually pulling down your cost. This means your margin is actually higher. So it's not necessarily that you need to have a lot of customers to actually earn more money. You don't need that. You just need to boost up your margin. And the only way to do this is either pull the top or pull the bottom. That's the bottom, my friend.
Okay. But can it apply to my business?
Oh yes. You try to break down each one.
Okay. I think invention.
The first one is invention or inventory.
I'm actually mix it up. Yeah. Wait, there is a sequence.
Okay, never mind. Let's just quickly. That's not a sequence. There's just seven areas. Okay, let me just share a quick screen again since we're on this topic lah. Okay. Okay. Everybody can see. Everybody can see this, right? Just give me one moment. Okay, can you see this?
Yep.
Am I showing the 7 muda search?
Yes, you are.
Okay, great. Okay, so if you take a look at right here, transportation, inventory, motion, waiting, overproduction, overprocessing, and defect. Let's take you as an example, Vivian. Vivian, do you have to, in order to deliver what is your service first? Let's talk about your service. What is your product?
MCing me, I'm the service.
MCing, right? Okay, very good. So you are the product and your service is your MCing, okay? So you are your product itself lah. In order to create your own product, to multiply even more, do you need a lot of transportation?
When you say transportation, means like driving type of transportation, or what else kind of?
Yes. Do you need to? In the past, you need to, right? You need to go to
Yeah.
this hotel, go to that hotel, go to places, different states. So if you have assuming you got a lot of jobs, maybe in 1 week, you got like 20 jobs, but your jobs are one in Sabah, one in Penang, one in JB, one in KL, one in Thailand. Do you think you can take all 20 jobs?
No, hardly.
Yes, hardly. That's exactly what it means by a waste based on transportation. Because there's a lot of transportation, during when you move, you are wasting your time while you can actually be producing, when you can actually be MCing. So that's why in this season itself, when everything goes online, suddenly you don't need to transport. Then your transportation go near to zero.
Yep, totally agree.
All right, so that's one example. So you can do actually more shows, more seasons with lesser transportation of waste. You got what I mean?
Yep,
Ah,
I got it.
all right.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. I think I have to go and look into every of this, see how else we can, reduce, increase my margin.
Correct. That's the only way. You see, even if we transport, not only we are unable to take in new jobs, at the same time, our time and cost spent to travel, those are all costs, Costs in terms of monetary costs, in terms of time, your energy, all these are costs.
Yes.
Like that.
I think the most expensive one is time and energy.
Because your product is actually your time and energy.
Yeah. All right.
Right. Okay, good.
Okay.
Should we go? You don't need to go through the rest, right? Let's see if there's any
Nah,
questions first.
We have one from Kasing. Kasing is asking, any opinions or advice on someone just starting out in entrepreneurship or business? Do I stick to Reinvent?
Okay. Now, Kasing, thank you for the questions. First thing first, if you have gone through this already, the only thing that matters to you right now, remember, a lot of people start wrongly. Even myself start this lesson very wrongly. It cost me 15,000 ringgit to learn this lesson, and I'm going to share with you today. We start our business not based on our product. We start our business based on our customers' needs. And this is the real essence that I think will be very helpful from you today. So first things first, when you're starting, yes, you are going to reinvent, but instead of holding any simple product, possibly your phone or whatsoever, and then finding your customer, don't do that. Reverse that entire system. Start looking or identifying, who do I want to serve first? Who do I want to target first? Then analyze that person. Analyze what is their need. Analyze what is their wants, their pains, their pleasure. Specifically target them. Don't target everyone. When you target everyone, means you're targeting no one. Be a sniper. Target that particular person. Go into their persona. What is their real need? Then from there, think, can you supply to their need? Can you be the person to supply something to cater to their need? And that is the moment you create your product. So it's not product first. It's actually customers' needs first. Right? So there's a saying going on here, yeah? Never fall in love with your own product, which we all do. I am personally also guilty of this in the past. I used to do payroll, but then I realized that nobody needs payroll. Okay, that's too late. I create the entire product, but nobody needs it. Always fall in love with your customers' needs. Okay, so that's something that I could share with you. Hopefully that answers your questions.
So when you talk about, fall in love with your customer needs, I also heard people say before, because you do not know what your customer won't know what is your product until they use it, until they fall in love with it. So what is your thoughts on that?
Now, the thing here is, why are you approaching your customers if you don't know what their needs are? See what I mean? If I don't know that you are thirsty, will I come to you and say, this bottle of water has a lot of water that will quench your thirst? Will that work? It will not work, right?
Yeah.
It only works if I know you are thirsty. Then I come over. I don't even have to say much. I say, water for your thirst. There's no need to speak. You immediately will buy from me. Because first things first, I understand you. I know your needs. Now, a lot of people do it the wrong way, where they created something not knowing whether people want it or not yet. There's no need yet. and they want to create a need. Let me tell you, a need is very hard to be created. People can create a need only a few, like for example, creating social media. But if you really look into it, social media, even Facebook itself, is it supplying a new need or an old need? Going back to my slides, is it a new need or an old need?
I mean, back then it's a new need lah, but now it's not a new need. Now it's like an old
Let's go even deeper. So in social media, Facebook or whatsoever, what is the real human basic need that it is actually targeting?
Relationship, community.
Exactly. And that before Facebook days, before social media days, what was that? How to have community, relationship and all this. What is that?
Going to the parks, I guess.
Exactly. Parks, events, gatherings and things like that, right?
Yeah.
So it is the same human needs. The only thing changed is the channel. They created a new channel to supply to an old need. No matter which generation you are, you live in the 1960s, 1920s, 1900s, or 2050s, we will have the same human needs where we need to connect. The only thing that's different is the different channel. So in a way, they also created something based on the customer's needs, but it's a human basic need. You see how it works? And that's how the buy-in comes in.
Okay, now we get to understand the psychology behind that.
Right, great to hear.
Okay, so Kasing actually said cut transportation, cut certain logistics, business, premise rental, maintenance, overhead cost. Okay, yes. That is under the 7 Buddhas lah. Then Eric says, customer needs money and me too. So it's same needs.
Yes, not wrong. That's why we transact value. Right?
Okay, so there's a question here from Eric. How to align customers' expectations and ours, as we might go wrong as everyone has different perspectives.
Now, this is a common question, and thank you for the question, Eric, a brilliant question. The issue here when we select customer is that we become very, very greedy. Now, I'm going to go a little bit into business coaching right now, which is actually under the 10X model. But I think it will be very blessing you if you can understand that if you remember this sentence, your answer is lying upon this sentence. If you target everyone, you will end up targeting no one. Let me give you one example. When I say find your customer, choose your customer, what is the typical answer that people will answer? Maybe Vivian, you try. I say choose a customer. What would you say? What is the age of your customer?
Me, I think mine is more towards
let's try yours first.
40.
Sorry?
25 to 40.
25 to 40, this is a very, very common error. Let me show you why. Exactly what is Eric asking and also what I'm answering you, okay? Now, you have 25 to 40 years old, right? A 25 years old's needs is what? What is a 25-year-old customer's needs?
Fun? Nothing much but fun.
Fun. And what is most important in your life when you're 25 years old?
Money?
Money, and also maybe that time is a dating phase, maybe that time is a marriage phase, maybe that time is a beauty phase, maybe that's time when you want to go for dating, that's the time you're going to go for mating, that's the time you want to earn your own house. It's all a 25-year-old need, right?
Yep.
Is it a 40-year-old need?
No.
Does a 40-year-old need to go for dating? Does a 40-year-old need to be frustrated or how to dress and how to impress people? No need, right? Exactly that. When you target everyone, you will end up targeting no one because you don't know where to shoot. You can only please one specific party, and when that party actually comes into you, that is your key target customer. Say, for example, if I target some person called Wendy at 25 years old. And since I call this person, this is my ideal customer, Wendy, 25 years old. It's a business graduate. She currently works in a bank. She just started her career. She's dating a boyfriend. She is about to get married soon. And so this is the person I'm targeting. I'm going to so specific. And that is where I find out where Wendy's needs are. And that's where I can supply my product to Wendy. And 10 Wendy's walk into my door, I close 10 Wendy's, actually 11 Wendy's, because the 10 one will refer the 11 Wendy to come in. Others are James, Eric, come to my shop, I won't close. That's not my target customer. So my entire strategy is to target all the Wendy's in the world. I become so specific, so focused that nobody can beat me. As long as you're 25 years old, female in a corporate age, this is my target market. You are mine. I hope that answers you.
Yeah, but I think it's very difficult for human to let go of the other fishes.
Exactly. So that is a Chinese saying called 断取舍. I don't know whether you heard of this before. The only way that you can really be deep and strong is that you focus. And the only way to become really good is when you can focus on one thing. Once you build this thing very strong, then you build the rest.
So it's for us to decide whether we want to go. Okay, for example, my instance, for me, it's whether I want to go to full corporate, or I want to go to full weddings. That's kind of thing, right?
Correct. I know you can do all, and I personally was that also. I'm also guilty of that also, trust me. And it is a way to really tell ourselves and what do we really want to be? Who is our real target customer here? How to choose your customer? Let me just give everyone one more thing again, since that we have a little bit more time. The way to choose a customer is not just who do you want to love, it's who also is a suitable customer for you. A good customer is a customer that not only will benefit from your product, it's also a customer that actually will contribute to your business model. Can they pay you or not? Can they afford you or not? Then the rest is a nice to have. We can do it during our free time. But these are our key customer, that is who we are targeting, because this is a pay gap that we need. And we are targeting them based on our branding, how we speak, how we produce our product is tailored for them. And once you become so specific and so targeted, you will start to have an aura already. You will start to filter away the customers which are not for you. Let me give you one example. Say, for example, luxurious handbag. Give me one very luxurious handbag. Lady, you know best.
You caught me off guard. I can only think guess right now. I'm just giving you guess right now.
A more luxurious handbag. Just name one really luxurious one.
Really luxurious one. Anyone can help me? I don't really. Chanel. LV.
Go deeper. The kind where you need, there is a man in a suit with suit and tie, open door for you. Burberry, Hermes, this kind. Okay. What happens when I use the word Hermes? Will this be a common choice for common people? Will common people simply walk into a Hermes shop?
No.
Do you find Hermes shop very crowded?
No.
Why?
We're very focused in their
They're so focused. Yes, their entire design, their setup, their weight, whoever is serving you, the entire brand is so focused, so strong, it becomes an aura of luxury. And the product itself will already filter away irrelevant customer. Not saying they don't have value, but they have a different market. They are the Birkins of the world. They are the Vision of the world. Thank you, Ronald. Ronald, right? So these are the world. And are we becoming someone like this also? I'm not saying that we must become the best of the best, but this is what the Hermes, the Bijan are targeting. Bijan, you don't see it on Lazada, right?
Yep, no.
Exactly this reason.
I think this is really good. This is like golden nuggets here.
You're welcome.
Any more questions, guys? Let's see. Have a look. Casting says target market first, find who I want to help or love working, then identify the need, issue, problem, provide solution. Yeah.
Good one, Casting.
So anyone has extreme niche. Yep, Casting says extreme niche. Go to it. So just now you actually showed us the graphs. Remember the graphs?
Yeah.
How do we measure that? Is there a set of measurement that for us to measure our business? Where are we at right now?
Okay, let me just reopen the graph again since then. Okay.
Ross, my favorite.
Bijan. Okay, so you're talking about the market demand and also cash flow, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so cash flow is quite straightforward, as I mentioned earlier. Cash flow means how many more months can you sustain without sales based on your current whatever cash you have in the bank, right? So that's cash flow. Now, market demand is an intuitive thing. There's no clear measurement of this. Of course, you can use number of sales as a measurement point. And let me put it this way. If you say that break-even point is around 4, based on your sales figure, based on your past sales figure, that's the past market demand based on your current model. Do you foresee your future market demand to go at 10? Possibly, it's a possibility that it isn't because there's an issue with the needs and the product. There's a possibility that it's a possibility that there is not enough marketing to show other people that, hey, I have something for you. So the take-up rate is so low. That's because of that. So it's very hard to straight away put a judgment point that there's a few things, in other words, a few things that you can use to judge your market demand. First off, based on past data, your past sales data, that's one. So you can set one point there. The second thing here is your foreseeable market, your insights on the future of this market demand. Do they still need you? Do they actually still need you moving ahead in the future? Say, for example, in the airline industry, do you say that they have a very high market demand in the future?
Very hard to say.
Exactly what I mean. So it comes down to the insight and the wisdom of the business owner yourself. It's kind of like being Tony Fernandez. Before he even have Air Asia, before Lim Gotong even have Genting, do you have the insight of the demand in the future? If you have an insight of the demand in the future, you actually believe that this is a need of a basic human need. There's something that people actually wanted. It's just waiting for the time to explode. Then even though your sales in the past might be low, but please do go all out because you actually know that there's a very high demand. The next thing here is how accurate is your vision. That's the only way. So that's where market research has to come in. Wisdom has to come in. Wisdom is a combination of data and reasoning. Okay, you have to understand this. The data and your personal reasoning. That's the wisdom. That's where insights actually comes in for the future. Nobody knows that the Facebook will be famous 15 years ago. Nobody knows that. But there is some clues that tell you that this is something that people need. And this comes down to the very, very, very essence of our human needs, the 5 level of Maslow needs. Remember that, Vivian? You know what's the 5 levels?
I can't tell you in exact, but I know there's something to do with what love, and then what time, something with the lowest one was what? Your personal needs. I think your personal needs. Okay, wait, let me go.
Your survival needs. Your survival needs. The rest go and search yourself. So those are survival needs. Exactly that, my friend. Needs, is the same thing, right? Market demands equals needs. So if we want to supply to our customers' needs, we gotta understand our customer is also human. But which level are there inside that pyramid, inside that hierarchy itself? Which level are they in? Are they still looking for the survival needs, the shelter, the food? Then again, I will ask you, is this your actual target customer? I'm not saying don't help the poor. Don't get me wrongly. But if you're targeting that, this also means how much margin can you actually have? Then your strategy will be entirely different. You need to go for low margin, low value, low revenue, but high volume. And do you have the capacity to deliver the high value to actually do that? So all this is the how-to question. You can do that after you got your first part done, your customers' needs, then the product. So it's a reverse engineering thing. Like what Kashing said, counterintuitive, right?
So does this mean that because you also shared the John 10:10 the view, right? So you actually have to finish that because there is also like the community thing. Remember one of the last part. So once you are clear with all the 10 parts already, then only you know what kind of business you actually can go towards. Is it?
Exactly. Exactly. That's more of a personal self-reflection of where you are. You don't really need to have a business to actually do that. Anyone can actually do it, like even you and me, any employee can do that. It's more of getting yourself stable first. Remember, a business is the reflection of the owner.
Of the owner.
So yeah, so if the owner falls, the business will automatically fall. It's a time to reflect upon ourselves as business owners or other friends who are business owners. How are you doing with your life? When I say life, I'm talking about your purpose, your family, your love, your finance, your health, everything else. Then only you can survive. Remember, there's a phase, right? When you start off with leading yourself. Leading yourself means you can lead yourself well, you have enough food, you sleep well, you eat well, you survive well, you do things well. Once you've done that well, then only you can go to the second level. That's where you start leading others. Then you lead one person first. It's always like this. You lead one person first, then lead two person, maybe become their mentor, maybe become a good friend and all that. And then things start getting more and more momentum really. There's more jobs coming in. Then you need to go into the next level where you lead a team. So it's also a hierarchy. Now your followers, your first level mentors have to become leader themselves. And these leaders need to start leading the entire mini team itself already. So it's like an umbrella, you see what I mean? Starting from you, leading 2-3 persons, then these 2-3 persons start leading their own 2-3 persons. And that's where lead self, lead others, lead team. So I want to share that live view is because before we talk about leading the entire team and change everything, are you leading yourself well?
Something to ponder upon, something to think about. Lead yourself first before you lead others. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
You know what, Hanson? I think this session with you, it's more like you interviewing me rather than I'm interviewing you.
Thank you. I kind of switch into my coaching hat already.
More like you are
Unfortunately,
giving
that's you. I was very lonely here.
Maslow's hierarchy lah, and then suddenly all the luxury bag lah. It's like, what? This is nothing to do with business strategies.
Exactly, but it links, It links.
It does.
Good to hear.
Okay, so Tiffany actually said what? Yeah, I think this is the Maslow's needs. Yeah, psychological needs, safety needs, love, esteem, self-actualization. Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
And
Right.
Izani also said insight of the future is data and analytics. Yeah, data and analytics. So since you actually talked a little bit about leading, self-leading, leading others, and leading team, can you just share with us few simple tips on how should we lead a team then?
Okay. Then since this is another topic on leadership, then I'll quickly just run through. I don't think we have enough time to do this. Okay, let me start with my definition of a little bit more detailed definition of lead self, lead others, lead team. Okay, so you can put it into lead self is level 1. You can write it down if you want to. Level 2 is lead others. Then level 3 is lead team. Okay.
Team.
Now, how do I benchmark lead self? Lead self, you can benchmark it. What is a benchmark? Benchmark means there's a standard. When there's a standard, it means there's a pass, there's a fail. Pass means above law, fail there's below law. There's no half one, there's only pass or fail only. So my standards is very simple. Lead self means doing yourself right. Are you doing yourself right? Are you treating yourself right? Are you tackling all 10 areas of yourself right? Are you sleeping well? Are you eating well? Are you doing work well? So that's a basic standard first. That's a level 1 qualifying round first. But this goes a lot deeper. Yeah? When I say lead self, if it's a normal life, is that what if you are in a position as a sales executive? What if it's a sales executive? What is lead self in a sales executive?
Get more sales. Able to
Get
have
enough sale, right? Meet the target, right? So say for example, a sales executive level 1 is the target, the KPI is 100K a month. Example. If I don't achieve 100K, am I doing level 1 right?
No.
I fail my level 1. I fail to lead myself. So before you even talk about leading others, you make sure you hit your 100K first. Same goes if you become a boss of a company. If the company's KPI is to have 1 billion revenue this year, and you're only achieving 500 million, are you doing yourself right as a boss?
No.
No. So it's the same philosophy based on what your duty is, your role is. Don't look very far first. Just look upon yourself. What should you do? Are you doing it right? Are you doing it well? The moment you have achieved your KPI consistently, when I say consistent, is at least 3 to 6 months, no failure, there's a maintenance there, then it's stable. That's the moment one is then qualified to start leading others. Imagine why people want to follow you, very simply, is to look upon ourselves. Why do we follow our leaders? Why do we follow our mentors? Vivian, I'm sure you're mentors, right?
Yep.
Why do you follow your mentors? Don't name anyone, but why do you follow your mentors?
Successful, very experienced. They know all the know-hows, and yeah, they can guide us.
Very good. Very good. Why do you follow your leaders? Why do you follow your leaders?
Isn't it the same question?
It's the same question, but why do you follow your leaders?
Why do I follow my leader? Can guide me well, can bring me to where I need to go.
Very good, very good. So is it the same as a mentor? Roughly the same, right?
Roughly, yeah.
In essence, is they are giving you, they have something that you don't have, and you want something from them, and you are so impressed by that something from them, whatever that is lah. Can be knowledge, can be skill, can be money, can be network, can be connection, can be anything, right? There is something that we want from other people. That's why we call them leaders. That's why we call them mentors. That's why we become their followers. Make sense? We want to become their followers because we want something from them. Now, looking back at ourselves, if we want to call ourselves a leader, what is the basic criteria of becoming a leader?
Something to offer to people.
Exactly. All right. The basic criteria is people want to follow you. If nobody follow you, what leader are you? No, not what are you? A leader means you're leading someone. So the only way for people to follow you means you have something that they want. That's why people want to follow you. And that, my friend, is level 2, lead others. And my benchmark here is your successor does as well as you. Level 2 means your successor does as well as you. They are performing as well as you. Assuming that my KPI in sales, as a sales manager, my successor now can take over my manager position. My target was 100K a month. My successor right now also can do 100K a month without becoming a manager. He can already do 100K a month already. That is the moment I have achieved my level 2. My successor is doing as well as me. That's lead others. Then level 3, leading team, or say lead team. So this means what? It means your successor does better than you. Your successor does better than you in that job itself. KPI was 100K, and when I was a sales manager, I achieved 100K, very good. I nurture my successor to achieve 100K, very good at level 3. Right now, my successor can achieve 150K. My successor can achieve 300K, 500K. That's level 3 provided one thing. Provided your successor still sees you as a leader. Then you'll be questioning Hanson. Hanson, you say if my successor is achieving better than you, or say my role, you only do 100K, your successor right now do 500K. Why do the person want to follow you?
Yep.
Back to the first criteria. Why would people want to follow you? It's because you got something to offer them. They will still see you as a leader when you have something to still offer them. If we stop growing ourselves as a leader, we stop leading. We stop learning, we stop leading. When my sales manager achieved 500K, I am already the sales director of the organization achieving 10 billion a month. Do you think he wants to continue to learn from me? Yes, more than happy. He still wants to chase me. So the magic is this. This is the wisdom. To really become a very powerful leader, we never stop growing, never stop leading. The moment we stop growing is the moment we stop leading. In the past, people say, if you are a Sifu, you got 10 skill, you only teach out to 7 skill, right? You keep 2 skill for 7 or 8 skill, keep 2, you heard of that, right?
Yes.
What will happen? In the end, the Totai learn 8 skill, and then the Totai also teach only 6 skill, and then 6 left, and then 4 left, and then the entire organization fall apart, right?
Yes.
And then the Totai has nothing to learn already, because only 8 skills, right? That's the lousiest way to run an organization also. Because if you are afraid of your staff to be better than you, nobody can take over your position. If nobody can take over your position, you still have to spend time and energy doing the same damn thing again. If you continue to do the same damn thing, you cannot do a director role. You cannot expand your skill and do a bigger thing. And the person will also feel, nothing to learn from you already. Okay, never mind lah. You yourself can reflect upon your life, my fellow friends and those who are listening. Those mentors that we once called them, and right now we no longer call them, we no longer even contact them. Why? Is it because we have found that we have nothing to learn from them already? Or we have changed our direction? That's something to ponder upon ourselves. Those who are following you today, will they still be following you again in the future? That comes down to, do you still have something for them to follow? And that is only what it means to become an influencer, to become a leader. That's how we create big things together. Start off by yourself first. Lead self, level 1. Lead others, level 2. Lead team, level 3. Then your leaders become leaders of other people.
Wow. Mind blowing.
Okay. I hope can digest. I'm squeezing a whole hour thing into 15 minutes.
But the lead others, right? It doesn't mean it doesn't actually just limit to just one person, or it has to be like how many in that category, level 2.
Okay. Then I would go even deeper now. Yeah. So scientifically shown, this is actual consulting knowledge already. So since we are opening this, I'm going to share with you as well. Study shows, a person can only lead most effectively, or say a maximum capacity of one person can personally lead up to 7 people only. 7 is the maximum capacity of a one-on-one leadership. More than 7, because of logistic issue, means time, because of energy issue, because of attention issue, you very likely will drop the ball. A leader will very likely drop the ball. Okay, so try not to go more than 7. But then you can ask, hey Hanson, how to grow a team? That's exactly why you have leveling. That's exactly why it means by lead self, lead others, lead team. Lead others, if the maximum number is 7, then all your resources is just to this 7 person only. Then those following you cannot make them into leaders, meh? That's the moment where your followers also have their super 7. Then they themselves have their super 7. That's where you break down teams. That's why it's lead teams in phase 3. You see how the logic goes already, yeah?
Yep. Got it.
All right.
Oh my goodness. I love this session with you, Hanson.
You're welcome.
Every session with you is like amazing. I get to learn so much. Yeah, but I think you're seven people. It's full already, right? So I cannot be number 8 or number 9.
It's logistically not recommended lah. A lot of managers have this challenge. They think their team is good. Again, my team got 15 people, so good. You say I'm so good a leader, but really think through lah. If you have so many people under you, how are you going to do a performance appraisal? How are you going to know their personal needs? How are you going to know their pains, their desire, their requirement to grow? How are you going to connect with them when there's so many people? 1 month only have 30 days. If one person spend 2 days of your time, you already use up nearly half the entire month already, like half a month already. Then you don't need to work, meh? Other things. So you got no time.
So how many people are you leading right now?
Okay, now this is where I have different platforms, and different platforms demand me very differently. I have my secret 7. I can't name them. I cannot name them as well, but I know who is my secret 7. And these are the people who I know it's like dating. It's like dating. You want to share, you want to guide, you want to lead, provided they want to follow you. So is there a connection there? Now that comes down to commitment to that relationship. Both parties' commitment to that relationship. Are they committed to walk this journey with you? That's one thing. The second thing is capacity. How much capacity do they have the job itself? If it's a very high capacity, means they no longer need us in terms of knowledge or skill, then we can do our own things. We give them emotional guidance. But if we don't teach them something, there's no reason for them to call us a leader as well. So there must be a bigger goal in front. So that's capacity. Now, if their capacity is low, provided their commitment is high, and I can actually do that for them, so that's where we need to spend a little bit more time to train them on their capacity. Now, different job will have different capacity. Sales job got sales capacity, customer service got customer capacity, MCing got MCing capacity. The competency, competency, wrong word. Customer service got customers competency and all that. How you speak, so that's where we need to create a way to train whoever is following us, our Super 7. Of course, it doesn't mean that every class we only do for 7%. The class can do for 50, 100, 200 people, even like live also, no issue. But that's like a further level already. Those really, your one-on-one student, I would highly recommend you in every platform, maximum 7. But you don't have enough time.
Noted on that. I think we are pressing on time now, but I think it is a really great sharing session. Yeah. Thank you so much, Hanson. There's so much more to catch up with you.
We will. Take care. The last we met was 2 years ago already, I think.
Was it 2 years? I think it was at
19.
Kota Damansara.
Yeah, 19.
Very long session. Very, very long session also.
Very long, like 6 hours.
Oh my goodness, that was crazy.
It's a very long time.
But it was good time. Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed.
All right. Thank you so much, Hanson, for coming.
You're welcome.
To Entrepreneur Summit. All the best to you in your future as well.
You're welcome. Kasing, you can reach out to me. I got your message. Just drop me a message. I'll see you from there.
Thank you so much. Yes. Bye-bye.
Right. Thanks, Eden. Bye-bye.
It was a great session here with Hanson, and I think you guys have also learned a lot. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, mine is like, okay, my bag is almost full already. I need to like transfer my bag to a baggage right now so that I can continue for the next session. What about you guys? Yeah, Kasik, possible to connect with you, Hanson. Yeah, go and look for Hanson. To become a successful time. So if you guys love sessions like this, join 100x, okay? Join 100x. We're going to bring in more contents like this, more speakers like this to share all this knowledge with all of you, okay? Join 100x. It's absolutely free platform. www.100xconnects.com/membership. Okay, this is the platform. And we are also starting a startup challenge. It's a 100 days, 100x startup challenge where you get to, if you have actually a business idea or you not have a business idea, but you want to learn the steps of starting a business, come and join this challenge. We are launching really soon, around March or around April. Okay, so you can register for your interest right now. Same here, powerful message. So let's change our bag to a luggage right now. Yeah, Kasing already in. Yeah, thank you so much, Kasing. Now we are going to continue with the Facebook Live giveaway. Facebook Live giveaway. So all you have to do is like, comment, share, and tag your friends. Yeah, like, comment, share, and tag your friends into the Facebook Live. Giving away 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Yeah, 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. So we have a couple of you guys here with Kasing here lah. We have Tiffany, Jong, Ronald, Izani. Okay, guys. Share. We also have Eric here. Make sure you share. Make sure you type in the keyword. I'm giving away 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Okay, let me know, is this your needs? I just learned I'm applying what I've learned. Customer needs through the channel. All right. So the keyword here right now. Okay, the keyword here. So let's see, what do we have? What have you learned from Hanson session? Yeah, the four parts. Remember guys, the four cash flow quadrant part, where the cash flow and the market demands. We have reinvent, repurpose, refinance, and what's the last one? Yeah, what's the last one? Reinvent, repurpose, refinance. Relearn. Yeah, relearn. Okay, so the first one, all of you type in relearn. Let's type relearn. This is the first keyword, relearn. Okay, so all of you, come on, type relearn in the comment box and you stand a chance to win the prize. Yeah, 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. Thank you, Eric, for sharing this. Okay, everyone type relearn right now. Everyone type relearn, relearn, relearn. Okay, everyone keep typing relearn, relearn. Okay, let's see who's gonna win this special prize. Keep typing, relearn, relearn, relearn. Okay. Come on, guys. Keep typing relearn. I'm gonna see who's gonna win, yeah? And I'm gonna select number 10, okay? Number 10. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on. 9. Make sure you guys share. I want to see the word sharer on top of your name. Yeah, I don't see the word sharer on top of your name. I couldn't give it to you. Okay, please make sure you guys share. Okay, make sure you guys share, okay? And the 10th one is Eric. Eric CJ Saw. Eric, congratulations to you, Eric. You are the first winner. Eric, yay! Congratulations, Eric. Okay, so second keyword. Everyone, please type in reinvent. Reinvent. Okay, reinvent. Do you still remember what is reinvent? Which quarter did it fall under? I think, yeah, reinvent is the low cash flow, low market demand. Yes, that's reinvent. So repurpose will be on the high cash flow but low demand. Refinance is high demand but low cash flow. And relearn is on the high cash flow, high market demand. Yes. Okay, so everyone keep typing reinvent now, yeah? Type reinvent. Keep your comments coming in, guys. Keep your comments coming in. Reinvent. I want to see you guys typing reinvent in the comment box. Make sure you have also shared, okay? Make sure you've also shared this live. I want to see the word sharer on top of your name, yeah? Reinvent. Okay, let's have a look. All right, are we all ready? Let's start to select right now. Number 15, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. 13, 14. Alex Yap! Congratulations to you. You're number 15. Alex Yap. Reinvent. That's right. Congratulations to Alex. You are the second lucky winner. Alex Yap. So we have Eric and Alex. Now the third one. The third giveaway. All of you type in the keyword refinance. Refinance. Okay. The next keyword will be refinance. Hooray! Yes, hooray to you, Alex. So the next one will be refinance. Come on, guys, let's type in refinance. Yeah, let's type in refinance. Everyone, refinance. Type in refinance in the comment box below. Refinance. And I hope that this session here with Hanson, oh, wow, you get to learn so much. I learned about the four quadrants, and of course I learned about the 10 wheels and 7 mudas. What else do we have? We also learned about the 3 leadership: lead self, lead others, and lead team. Amazing sharing. Okay, refinance. Everyone keep typing refinance. Okay, we shall now start to select. Okay, let's go with number 20. Yeah, number 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the winner is Kasing! Congratulations, you're so lucky, Kasing. So we have Eric, we have, who else? Yeah, we have Kasing, And the second winner was, okay, guys, can you show me again? Our second winner was Alex. Yeah, Alex. So Eric, Alex, and Cassie. Congratulations! Yes, congratulations to the three of you. Please contact our Facebook page, 100x Connects. Yeah, 100x Connects. That's our Facebook page. Let us know that you have won the 30 ringgit Shopee cash voucher. We're going to arrange the giveaway to all of you. All right? Yay! Thank you so much. Now, we are going to go for a co-founder session, and after the co-founder session, it's the last session tonight, part four for tonight. So tonight's session, we have Amanda here with us. She's going to share a little bit more about public speaking, communication. So the 5 tips for better communications in business. And after her sharing, it's another round of giveaways, okay? Another round of giveaways, which is at 10:30 tonight, all right? So there are more gifts to give away. And tonight there is the t-shirt, the chili sauce, we have the Shopee cash voucher, we also have financial literacy camp for kids. So many giveaways for all of you. So make sure you also participate. The last round tonight, 10:30 tonight, all right? So is the co-founders team ready right now? Okay, co-founders are all ready. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to invite the co-founders. But before that, also kind reminder, take a photo, take a selfie with your favorite drink. Post it onto your Facebook or your Instagram account. Hashtag 100x Summit. Okay, hashtag 100x Summit. Right now, let's get our co-founders in. We have Vivian and Jackie.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Vivian.
Hi, I'm Jackie. Thank you, MC Vivian.
Thank you, MC Vivian.
You're welcome. All the best.
Thank you. So, MC Vivian was talking about the check-in, right? 100x Summit. And the check-in today is our favorite drink. So, here's our drink.
We have our tea.
Our tea. Cheers.
Yes.
Remember, yeah, to do a selfie and then hashtag 100x Summit with your favorite drink. What are we doing today, Vivian?
So today we have this Reno with us. So actually Reno is the HR manager in the manufacturing company.
Right.
So it is her core job. So her passion actually is in soap making.
Soap, as in drinking soup?
No,
Soap?
hand soap.
Oh, hand soap. Okay,
Yes.
wash. Okay.
Yeah. So today actually Reno is going to teach all of us how to make the soap actually for Valentine. Yes.
Valentine's Day is when? In about less than 10 days. Yeah.
Yes. If you want to present to your darling, with this heart-shaped soap on your Valentine, please join us and learn from our Reno here.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
Reno is gonna do like a rose, like a heart shape.
yeah, with
soap
rose design.
Okay, okay. Is Reno ready? Hi, Reno, are you there? Reno is ready.
So we'll pass the stage to Reno to show us how to make this
Hand soap.
Hello everyone. Do you have your Valentine's gift ready? If not yet, then come and I will show you how to make a roll soap without any mold. So let's go. Okay, guys, can see my screen clearly? Okay. Hold on, how to switch the screen landscape. Is it good? Okay, I shall introduce some tools to you first. Okay, today we need a heart shape mold. Okay, then we need a chocolate shape mold. All these mold you can easily get in Shopee. Since just now we have some lucky winners of Shopee vouchers, like. So we need some glycerin, and alcohol is optional. Okay, thermometer, some spatula, and knife to cut the soap base in pieces. Okay, and a digital scale. Okay, the ingredients are white soap base. About 80 grams, depends on the heart shape mold you have. Okay, and 20 gram white soap base. This is prepared for the chocolate shape design, and another 20 gram is for rose design. Okay, and we need a hot plate. Yeah, because we need to melt the soap on top of it. And this is the design that we're going to learn today. Is it nice? Okay, first we'll make the heart shape soap first. Then second, while waiting the heart shape soap getting dry, so we'll make the what you call rolls. Okay, by your hand without any mold, and the chocolate shape soap. Okay. Can you give me a minute?
Hi. Hi, Renu. The
Hi.
camera that you have just now from the top view, it's not visible. Maybe you can
Yeah,
turn
I
that
need to set it back in studio.
in the
Give me a
studio.
minute. Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not preparing the
Yes.
things for the. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, we are able to see it now.
Oh.
Okay, I'm trying to let it like landscape so that you all can view it clearly. Oh, this is good.
Yep.
Yep.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So, okay, we start first with the heart shape soap. Okay, prepare 80 gram of white soap base. Okay, cut it into pieces like this. We need to cut it in smaller pieces to make it faster. Because if you have bigger pieces, it takes longer time. Okay. Cut it into pieces. Okay, then place them in a stainless steel cup. this is the hot plate and it's ready. Okay, the smaller the better. Okay, we're done. Cut. Then put it all in the cup. And then melt it on the hot plate. Okay, at the meanwhile, you can stir it. Okay, this is for the heart shape, so it will come out to be like this. And I have another two recipe prepared for the chocolate shape. This one, chocolate shape soap. This is in this beaker. Okay. So I can place it on the hot plate together to save your time. And this one is the for the rosy. You can choose whether you want to do it step by step or you can melt it together, one together on the hot plate, because it will take some time. Okay, it's began to melt. Okay, at this point of time, you can add in some glycerin to add on the moisture of the soap. Just a little bit now, each of the cup. They are starting to melt very fast. See. Okay, continue to stir them until they fully melted. So because they are all in white color, I'm using mica powder. Okay, mica powder. I have red, blue, and yellow here. So today I plan to make the heart shape in blue color. This is the sample. You can see. Okay. Let you see the melting stage. It's almost okay, almost ready. After it fully melted, so I will add in some mica powder. So you can choose any colors that you like: purple, yellow, orange. And if your rose, you plan to make your rose in pink or red color, so you don't choose red color for the love shape, because it will not really outstanding when you place them together. It is fully melted. See? totally liquid. So now I can add some blue color. Oh, still got pieces inside. Heat it for a while. Okay, fully melted. At this point of time, you can test the temperature. It is about 56 something. We test the temperature because I want to add in some essential oil. The essential oil is better to add in below 60 degrees because if the temperature is too high, it will damage the essential oil function. Okay, let me add some roasted onion, essential oil. Okay, and stir it. Mix it. Okay, now we're going to add colors. Okay, I just need some of it, a pinch of it. Okay, stir it fast. Okay, if this point of time you realize the soap is getting like sticky, so you can put it on again on the hot plate. Let it again. This is okay. Okay, prepare your love shape mold. Spray some alcohol. Spray some alcohol to avoid the bubble on the surface of the soap. Because if you have bubbles, it looks like not really nice. Okay, just fully mix. So pour it the love shape soap. You can decide to pour it fully or until the level you want. Okay, for me, I finish all the soap base. Okay, so you can roughly see a little bit of bubbles on top. Okay, if you mind, then you just use alcohol spray to spread it off. Okay, the body of heart shape is ready. We just need to let it dry. So I'll put it aside first. Okay, now we continue with the chocolate shape. So this is the mold. So I want to make some creamy colors chocolate. So just a pinch of yellow mica. Okay, continue to stir it. can see clearly. Okay, so we pour them in the mold. Because the chocolate pieces is very small, so be careful a bit when you're pouring it. Oh, this is very nice color. Looks like white chocolate. Okay. So we need time to get it hardened. So okay, chocolate part is ready. So I put it aside first. If you want them to harden quickly, you can put them into your fridge. Okay, so they will harden very fast compared to room temperature. Okay, the most important part now. Okay, is to handmade the rolls. It will take some time, okay, but not very long. Okay, even beginner also can do it, don't worry. Okay, you need a baking paper. Okay, baking paper. Just put it here. Fix it nicely. So it is fully melt, so I can add in the pink color now. Okay, hold on. Pink makeup powder. So I add it into the soap base. Just a pinch of it enough, unless you want the rose have darker pink. Okay, stir it faster. Stir it evenly. Okay, if you feel the soap texture is getting like sticky, so you can put it back on the whole plate. And stir it evenly. We need to maintain the liquid texture for rose petal for you to make a thinner and nicer rose petal. The thinner the petal, it will look more natural. Okay, maybe the first time you do this, you feel very nervous, but it's okay. Practice makes perfect. Okay, it's very liquid already. Okay, I'm going to pour like in a circle shape on this baking paper. I need to make it around 10 petals. So the circle will be very small. I try. Okay. Let it flow. If it is not in a circle shape, never mind, just let it flow. Okay. This is the beauty of handmade. Believe me, beginner also can do. Especially for those very caring boyfriend, plan to make this on this Valentine's Day. Your girlfriend will be very surprised with your handmade. Okay, and make it 10. This is 20 grams of soap base. So right now, okay, let it dry. Okay, there. Just turn off my top. The next, we are going to combine all these petals into a rose. Look like this. You can do it, don't worry. Okay, so if you have excessive of soap base, you just put it standby, because later on when we combine the three things together, we need to use the soap base to act as a glue to connect them together. Okay, so now when you start to make the soap, you need to think first. These three components, what colors you want them to be. So every accessories there, they can outstanding. They can look more colorful and more outstanding. Okay, it started to dry. See, when I take out the pull out the baking paper, it still stands still there. Okay. Just give them some minutes. So now we can see whether the love shape is ready. Not yet. Normally in room temperature, it needs like 30 minutes and above to get hardens. It's going to dry. First, we'll take the smallest petal, something like petal, so we gulung it, and make it the part of the rose. Okay. Okay. Then slowly we combine petal by petal. Okay, you can decide you want to do a small rose with lesser petal, or you can do a bigger open rose. It is up to your preference. I still feel warm on it. Need some time. Okay, I think this one dry enough. Okay. Still got a little bit to go. So actually, you can make few make 3 to 4 to put it in the gift box. It is really lovely, and this shop is for hand washing usage. So just you on hand, it wouldn't dry out your skin, but it is not recommendable to use on your face or body. You can choose the fragrance or scents you like, or your girlfriend like. Okay, so it's dry. Okay. It will look like this. Okay, we try to gulung it. as a Swiss roll. Okay, can see the texture come out already. This is the heart of rose. Okay, so let's see whether the second petal is ready. Just pull it off from the baking paper. The baking paper still can be used for a few times. You just combine them, press at the bottom. Use your finger to press the bottom. No need to use glue or anything that can combine by themselves if you press a little bit harder. See? So the third one. Okay, the third petal. So okay, just now I put here. So this one I need to the same high level with the second petal. Same, you just press the middle of the rose and the bottom. Just press it. You don't worry the shape will out of shape. Anytime you can adjust it. Okay. So the most important point is press the bottom and then become a cone shape. See? Cone. Okay. Press at the bottom part. Okay, the fourth petal. Just hold it. Press them at the bottom again. And you can press in the middle also. You can try to open the petal. Push it. You can adjust it anytime. Don't worry. Okay, continue with this one. Just repeat the same press, press, press. If the petal is tear a bit, don't worry, because natural flowers, natural rose also, some of the petal will tear. So not much to worry. We continue. Actually, the petal still a little bit stretchable. You can stretch it a bit, press it a bit to make it easier to combine or make it thinner. continue the same steps until finish the 10th petal. Does it looks like rose already? Just bring back and press. If the petal is really very hard to stick together, don't worry, we just use the adhesive in the soap base. Just now we have extra. Okay, just use some of it to stick it. If you really cannot stick the petal together. If you want to make a rosebud, also okay. You just prepare 3 petals will do. I think this is quite enough. Okay, it looks like a rose already. An open rose. So because you press it become a cone shape. If you see from beside, it looks like this. So when you want to put it on the love shape, so you need to cut it off. Okay, just cut it in half. Okay. Just hold it. Okay, and cut. Some of the petal come out. Don't worry, we can use the adhesive soap base to fix it. You can put it here. Let it dry. Now let's see the heart shape. So it's still very soft. So how about the chocolate? Let's see. Yeah, chocolate is smaller size, so it hardens already. Oh, very fast. Look like white chocolate now. Take it all out. This one, you cut off from the petal and you can reuse. You can melt it again and put in another mold to shape it. Still can reuse. Don't throw it there. Okay. since the body of the heart-shaped soap of the blue color is not ready yet, so I prepare this chocolate flavor, but don't really eat it. Okay, so I will decorate on this. Okay, just use back the rolls I made just now. Okay. If you're not really confident, then you can just decorate without sticking it first. Okay, see which angle you like this, or this, or you can prepare more than one roses, like this, and this one. Okay, just based on your preference. Okay. So I will make something different from my sample. Is it okay like this? Okay, let's make like this. The benefit of handmade soap because is you can design it based on your preference. You change your position, then it will be really different. Okay, I want to make it like this. Okay, use the excessive of soap base just now we have. Again, put it a little bit more on the bottom of the soap, then just place it on and let dry. Okay, so now we want to place our white chocolate, or you want strawberry flavor. Now you see, if you have a similar color, so the whole picture is not really outstanding. Okay, so I like to make them in different color. Okay, okay, just use the soap base to act as a glue. You can get on more. So see how do you want to place it. Place it like this. Ta-da! We are done with our rosy heart-shaped Valentine soap. I hope you all like it. Okay, this is my demo on how do you make a heart-shaped rosy hand washing soap. Hope you all enjoy and be surprised for your beloved in coming Valentine's Day. Thank you. Hi Vivian and Jackie.
Hello. Oops.
Hi, Reno.
Hi,
Thanks
Reno.
for sharing with us.
Yeah.
I don't know whether our darling will actually make this for our Valentine.
Really not easy to make. By the way, I want to know, did you put fragrance in it?
I put essential oil.
Or
Because-
essential oil?
Yeah, fragrance and essential oil is different. Fragrance is chemically made, so essential oil is more natural. So I prefer essential oil.
Okay. So you put different essential oil fragrance into each of them, or same?
No, I put the same because I want them to present the rose scent.
Okay. Nice.
So, Reno, would you like to share with us whether you have some online courses for people, for our members, or for our online audience here who are keen to actually learn from you all these skill set?
Yeah.
Online course available. Maybe you can tell
Share with us.
Share with us. online?
Yeah, I have online courses, but the courses because actually handmade soaps we have 4 big types of handmade soaps. One is the melt and pour, which I show just now. It can make more designs and it is more colorful, but normally we will use it for hand washing only because the how to say, the moisture level is not that high. This is the first type. Second type is cold processed soap. This will involve another type of progress to make it. So that one is more suitable for washing face and your body. The third type is liquid soap. Okay, we also can make liquid soap ourselves. And the fourth type is rebatching soap. Rebatching soap is like maybe we can use the recycled oil, okay, to make a patch of soap for dishwashing. Yeah, this is a part of save our environment. So I will, for those who keen to learn soap, can contact me about which type of soap you like to learn. So I will give you some course outline. So you can decide from there.
Right. Do you also sell the soaps
Yes.
that you make?
Yeah,
You do?
yeah.
Ah,
I started by my business from starting to sell breast milk soap.
oh,
Yeah, breast milk. Yeah, because most of the breastfeeding mommy, maybe they have excessive or leftover breast milk soap, breast milk or expired breast milk. Then I offer the service I collect their breast milk and make them in cold processed soap. So they can give babies to take shower, or they can use one use in the family.
ah. How long ago
Yeah.
did you started this soap making thing?
I started 6 years ago because that time I pregnant my first kid. So at that time there is so many negative news regarding the commercial soap. So I feel so worried. I don't want my baby when he born he will in touch with so many harmful chemical. So I try to find a way, and I managed to find a teacher to learn the cold process soap. Then once after I learned, actually I want to reserve the batch of soap for my kids. But then one day I said, how about I try to use one? So I try to use. After 1 month, I feel my skin really different. Like how to say, the moisture level is more smoother. Yeah, and how about the oil sebum is lessened down. So I quickly do. I make some and I give my friends and family to use lah. So my business start from there.
Start from there lah. So did
Yeah.
you see somebody else doing it using breast milk before, or is it your own idea?
Sorry again.
Did you
Pardon?
see online? Did you refer to like, or you saw anybody doing it online, and then you had this idea by yourself, the breast milk?
Okay. That time at that 6 years ago, handmade soap is famous because I how to say, I am attracted to the teacher's course is because she's teaching breast milk soap. Because that time I pregnant my first kid, then I plan to breastfeeding him. So from there I start. Maybe this breast milk soap idea I think is from Taiwan.
From Taiwan.
Yeah,
I heard
yeah.
it is not cheap to learn how to make handmade soap.
Yeah,
The cost.
yeah. Yes, because
So,
it is not as simple as you think. Like just now, because that one is different type of soap. If you involve in the cold process soap, it's maybe involve some chemical knowledge, so you can learn many things about it. So from you make the soap from starch, then from the ingredients picking, from what additive you want to add in, it is all how to say, you need to learn the knowledge and enjoy the process. Yeah.
yeah. So our audience here today is really lucky that you share this knowledge and the demo to them.
My pleasure. How to say, because if one person using handmade soap, our earth burden, because our earth now is in serious pollution. So if one person starting using handmade soap, actually he or she is contributing to save the earth also. Yeah.
So you're an advocate for this now.
Yeah.
To start using handmade soaps.
Yes.
But is it expensive if we were to buy, handmade soap for us?
All the ingredients, all these things.
No, I mean as in like ready-made handmade soaps. Will it be expensive? Is it?
Expensive in terms of how to say, what you get in return is all natural.
That's true.
Yeah, that is the value behind it. So the ingredients, we didn't add any chemical. Yeah, so now in the market, those products that without chemical, so definitely the price will be higher.
Yeah. How long can you keep it? Can you keep it like forever?
No. Yeah, it will be expired. That if for soap base, we can keep 3 years and above. But for cold process soap, it depends on your recipe. Yeah, for some recipe, if you choose the right ingredients, right oils, so it can keep up to 5 years. Because up to now, I still keep my 6 years old soap. It still can use, and it is more gentle and mild than before.
Okay.
So Rino, I understand that you also have something like aroma stone. Can you explain about what is this aroma stone about?
Aroma stone.
Aroma stone is actually is how to say, the aroma stone, because normally in the car, for example, in the car, we like to use the fragrance, the commercial fragrance to put in our car to make it smell nicely. But do you know the fragrance in the car is the fragrance itself is combined by chemically. So I want my car to smell nicely. So, but I want the scent and fragrance to be natural. So the aroma stone is made by aroma stone powder. So it can made in any shape you like, any colors, and you put a clip and put into your car. Then you can customize your scents also.
Oh, okay. You put the essential oil on it as well?
Yes.
You put the okay.
The essential oil, you also can customize by yourself, mixing the essential oil, which you like fresh or floral scent. Then you can change anytime you want.
Yeah. I used to, buy the market available fragrance and put in my car many years ago. And then my friend told me, it is actually very toxic when you put it in the car and then, the heat and everything. So from then onwards, right, I stopped putting any fragrance in the car. But this idea is really good, the aroma stone, I think.
Any audience online who want to try this aroma stone can actually go to our
marketplace,
yes.
Yeah, 100xconnects.com/marketplace. Yeah. So I think we have Renu's product there for everyone as well, right? Yeah. So, yep. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us regarding soap making?
Actually, soap making is very interesting. So instead of you buying something, then you make something out. Then you can design it, and at the same time, you can save the world. Because I get encouraged because I did live previously in the last MCO. So when I after the live section, I don't know there is a kid of my friend is watching it. So after the live, my friend sent me a message. Then she said, my son say, you are saving the world. Then I said, why? How to define it? So then she also asked her son. Then her son said, instead of buying something, and she makes something up to use. So she's saving the world. So I feel so encouraged from that.
Wow, so heartwarming and yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice. Okay. Yeah. So I think I think that's about it, for our session today. Thank you so much, Renu.
And don't forget to join our membership. And we'll see you in this part 4. So now,
Yeah, part 4, and then let's watch a video. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us today.
thanks.
Bye, Renu. Bye,
for your
everyone.
sharing.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, your image speaks 1,000,000. Hi, I'm Sheila Wong, an international image consultant and an expert in personal and corporate image from Sweat Image International. If you want to start a business or you want your business to grow bigger, you must know how to look credible enough for the $1 million job. Join me in the 100X Entrepreneur Summit on 29th of January at 2 p.m. and let me guide you on how to transform your image looking from comfortable to credible. I can't wait to see you at the summit.
Hi there, my name is Lori Sugarman, and I'm so happy to meet your community and be able to speak to you and share what I've been up to for the last 15 years. I'm recording this from Plantation, Florida, which is just north of Miami. So for the last 15 years, I have been a practitioner of hypnotherapy using hypnosis to help people solve challenges or overcome mindsets, change relationships, and so it's been a fascinating work life, and I love to teach people about the brain because it's not that I'm doing anything to people when they go into hypnosis. It's about the part of our brain that's able to kind of bypass thought patterns that don't serve our purpose anymore, and we're able to kind of change the way we respond to different things and just let a lot of stuff go so that we can have a life of productivity and happiness and success in our work life and in our personal life. I'm really excited to be able to meet with you and have more conversation and experience about hypnotherapy, and I look forward to meeting you soon. Take care. Thank you.
Now, over the past 10 years, I have conducted thousands of workshops and seminars in 9 countries, and I specialize in helping people to achieve transformation in their lives. But one cause of people's failures and frustrations in their life has nothing to do with their mindset. It is actually something else. In this masterclass, you are also going to discover 4+1 strategies of how you can transform the problem that you are experiencing. And in the coming days, I will be sending you extra information that is going to help you achieve results in your life. I look forward to be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.
Almost everyone has great business ideas, but many don't have the funding to start that business or to put that business idea into action. If you are the one have the same issue, join me at the 100X Connect Entrepreneurship Summit